What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. I'm Queen KJD. So it definitely has been a minute since I have posted a video, and honestly, like, people have been asking me why I have not been taking this time to post, and they're like,
it's everybody's at home, you need to be posting right now. It's a perfect time to grow your channel. So many people are just sitting watching.
You need to post, you need to post, you need to post.
Honestly, like, you guys know, if I'm not posting on here, your girl's going through. So first of all, let's just get this straight. Anytime you see me and I'm not regularly posting, you need to know Kiara is going through something. Kiara is transitioning into a season. Something's going on. Just pray for me. It doesn't even have to be anything bad, but just send up a prayer, especially if you don't see me on here for a long periodically time. Really, what motivated me to come on here and to make a video is, I'm like, you know, let me not be selfish. This is the perfect time to put positivity out there when people are so vulnerable and so open. Now is the time to speak a positive message, and to share, to just provide hope for people, and to share my light, to spread my light. You know, now is the perfect time to do that in such a dark time in the world. So pretty much I feel like everything that's going on with this virus and this pandemic, it's a very scary time. Things are uncertain. We don't know what the cause of this pandemic is. We don't know when it's going to end. We don't know how long the world's going to be on lockdown. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know when schools are going to resume. It's all these things of like, will school even resume? We have graduates who are like, will I ever get my graduation? People who can't even go to prom, weddings and things that were planned that have all been postponed. It's like everything that we had planned, everything that we wanted to happen, everything that we were hoping for, everything that we were planning and working towards. I can say that January 1, 2020, that same type of dynamic, everything I was working for, everything I was hoping for, things that I thought that I knew, things that were in control, things that were in routine, so I'm like, oh my gosh, you know. So like the world, I began to kind of go through a panic and be fearful and have anxiety and be depressed, and, you know, just grieving the fact that I'm losing out on all of these different things in my life that I was looking forward to, that I thought were there, that was not there, that's not there anymore. And so, like, with this virus, people are grieving the loss. I mean, some people have lost family members and friends. Some people have lost out the idea of graduating or going to a prom or weddings or just baby showers. It's so many things that people are missing out on and losing out on that can cause us sadness and grief. And so for me, that has definitely been what, you know, my journey as well. Another thing that this virus, you know, not only are we losing things, but it's like we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's coming next. You guys were watching, I don't watch the news personally, but a lot of people are watching the news. They're looking at political leaders, you know, they're seeing their leaders and they like, you know, they can't tell us when and what. Everyone has a projection, you know. So it's just really, it's a scary time. And really this moment in time will really show you who you have faith in. It shows you where your faith is at. For me and what I was going through personally, it showed me where my faith was, because when that crumbled, I crumbled. I mean, child. So when that was no longer, I crumbled. And it just showed me that I put more faith in things in this earth. I put faith in other things versus just having faith in God, period. And so, like, a lot of people, it's showing the world what the world has faith in. A lot of people have had faith in their political leaders, and this virus has exposed them to where you see that they're human just like you. They don't have no control over this thing. You're looking at them, you're looking to the news for answers. They don't have answers. The news is saying the same thing every day. I'm sick of it. When y'all gonna get tired of it? Anyway, so it's exposing our leaders in our country, and if you had any faith in them, you shaky right now, because they don't know. Trump is sitting up talking about people have been dying and never died before. I get it though. I understand, because I'm that same type of dramatic. I get what Trump was saying. He's like, yo, this is wild, this is crazy. He is telling people to drink bleach. I mean, these are our political leaders. So if you had any faith in your political leaders, it shows. If you have faith in your job, it shows. If you have faith in your bank account, it shows, because all of that is being stripped from us. So even like me in my personal journey, I've had things stripped from me that I've put more faith in. I have faith in God, best believe, but everything since losing everything, it has just exposed me. And I'm exposed, and I see myself, and I see where I had a little bit too much faith in this. And now I'm crumbling, and now I'm struggling because I can't believe in this anymore. What I have faith on, what I was standing on, is no longer. So like a lot of people, you know, you have faith in your job, you have faith in your money, and now you can't go to work. You sitting up here like, oh my God, how I'm gonna get money? Like, God is your provider, don't trip. He's going to provide for you. So this time is exposing a lot. And not only is it exposing a lot in us, it's exposing a lot in the world, but girl, it's exposing God too. Like God is about to do his thing. God is doing his thing right now. Honestly, with the personal things that are going on in my life, it sucks, but it's like, it has not only exposed bad things in me, but it's also, it set me free. I'm like, oh my God, now I'm free now. Now I'm not held bound to this idea or believing in something that I should have never put my faith on to begin with. Like, it is freeing me in the most ways. So just like this, with this pandemic, it also is like, okay, yeah, you know, all these bad things are happening, but girl, we got $1,200 free money from the government. Now, when that first happened, when they was first talking about it, I was like, that sounds too good to be true. I was not believing that, girl, until I got that notification from JP Morgan. I was like, oh, girl, it's real. The money is here. So even that, and I know so many people who use that money, people putting that money up to, they like, oh man, now when this is over, I could go and I could put my money down for a car. I got down payments to put my money down to move into a house. Oh, I could pay my credit cards off. Oh, I could, whatever. So it's like, God is still exposing, he's exposing bad things, but he's still doing things even in the midst. A lot of people may have prayed to be at home with their families, or they may have said certain prayers. I know for me, I have prayed for certain things. I'm like, yo, I can't, I'm like, this is too good to be true. Are you serious? But it's like, even in the midst of like the darkness, God is answering prayers. So like some of y'all who may have prayed for your families to get closer, maybe you have husbands or something and you wanted him to be home more, boom, now he's home. Girl, that's an answered prayer. Yes, don't use this time and be scared and be distracted by fear and anxiety and things that you can't control, but just enjoy what God is doing. Yes, we are in the house, and it's a sucky reason why we're in the house, but God is answering your prayer. Like me, it's a sucky, I mean, it sucks what's going on, but wow, even in the midst of even my own personal sadness, like, you're still answering prayers. So it kind of offers me like a balance of like, man, things are going so bad, but like God is doing so many good things. Like I got, every day I got to choose what you gonna focus on. Like, I have some good actually happening to me that I could focus on. And I think that God is so gracious to even do that. He don't gotta do that. It's like he's giving you beauty in the midst of ashes. He's giving us a box of Krispy Kreme donuts in the desert, or in the wilderness, because it's dark, we can't see. So same thing. A lot of college students, a lot of classes have been canceled. You hear me? If I was in college when this happened, now I don't know about my senior year, but if I was just in college and they canceled classes, I ain't gotta take no final. What? Like, God is really doing things. He's resetting families. He's putting things back. He's giving us time to set routines. He's giving us more time to spend with him. He's downloading things to us. Some of us, he's giving us time to do hobbies or do the things that he told us to do long ago that we didn't do. That's me. He's giving us time to do things. So even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of the wilderness, like, God is still providing. So this doesn't have to be one of those things of like, you know, when we go through hard times and we be like, oh, it just made me stronger. I'm so glad I went through that. I wouldn't be the person who I am. I wouldn't have X, Y, and Z without this. We don't have to wait until it's over to be grateful. We can be grateful and give thanks now for what God is doing, because he's moving right now. Like, this is setting us up. This is setting us up. Even the church, even the Christian church. Like, I have been to 4 church services on Sunday. I can't do that. I'd have been to Oklahoma, Atlanta, Chicago, and my church all in one Sunday. Like, I can't do that. It's bringing us closer together. It's chaotic, it's dark. Yes, I do believe that this was sent by the enemy, but God uses it. God is still large and in charge. God has control. Not Trump, not your job, not your husband, not the doctors. God is in control. Lean on God. He's stripping things away to set you up to lean on him for where he's taking you, because where you're going to need to lean on him. And he's also using this time to answer your prayers and answer your, not only just like material things, but even those prayers of like family and spending more time. I done heard people saying that they've gotten to know their kids more and they've gotten to get closer to their husband. This is like bringing us together. It's a reset for families, for our minds, for everything. So look at it like that. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to share with y'all today. Stay safe, continue to abide by the law of the land, follow your rules, follow the governmental rules, wash your hands, keep your hands out your mouth, continue to social distance. A lot of people have been saying, we're gonna get through this together. God is going to bring us through this, okay? He will carry us through. Oh, literally. Thank you, Jesus. Whew. And that's some stuff you don't hear on the news. The news is not bringing positivity like that. So put me on the news.